Welcome in to the Vinyl Community Podcast.
Freestyle.
All right, now the freestyle. It has begun. This is where all lawlessness and ruthlessness and then I see Matt is leaving. Matt came in here and dropped a political bomb. And then Prime Analog Records, y'all have fun. I'm out.
He literally went to a bar, scream at everybody, and then when everybody was like, "Shut the fuck up," he was like,
"It's like the guy who walks into a bar and says, 'This bar sucks,' and then he leaves."
Yeah, exactly. But he was mad that nobody said, "Yeah, you know what? Yeah, it sucks."
Yeah, hey, I like Matt. Matt has been AWOL from YouTube for a minute. I'm not sure.
Is Patrick still around? Patrick, give us a shout out.
PB Thal.
I have a question for you.
Patrick, please come. Hey, June is here. June's Music Corner. What up, man? What's going on, sir? Should we throw out the bat signal? Can things get a little raucous if we throw out the bat signal and get more people on the dais? Why not?
Sure. By the way,
I'm feeling frisky, so I'm going to throw it out here.
By the way, there's a new Rhino. Nobody gives a fuck about like anything Rhino's doing except the horrible high voltage records they're releasing, but they're releasing a Dog Yule era comp of Velvet Underground. So if anybody's interested in the Dog Yule Velvet Underground, my favorite era, as much as I love John Cale,
right on.
They have a comp out.
Yeah, I don't know why they're doing that. I'm a bit lost.
It's bizarre. I think he's gonna die like in a week or something. And
whoa!
No,
we don't wish that on anyone, Jose. We don't.
No. But there's absolute no reason why they would release a Dog Yule era comp. It doesn't make any sense at all.
Look, we had one leftover topic, and the reason I kind of shuttled it to maybe the freestyle is I think I may be the only Interscope Vinyl Collective. You guys want to talk about that for a minute?
Oh, I checked it out. I didn't know about it.
I
didn't know about it. What? Why would I? I don't like Eminem, but I saw it was there. I like 9 Inch Nails. I saw it was there, but I don't know if you can still get it. It looked nice.
Jose is controversial. This figure that we know as Jose Moreno Rahn is very controversial. No, so for the uninitiated, or maybe you didn't know like Jose, so Interscope, the label, home to some of those artists that Jose was mentioning. Eminem, No Doubt is a new title about to come out. They launched
Dr. Dre.
Yeah, so we'll kick off with there because I the first title that they released, so they're trying to go for like a curated based subscription service in the spirit of Vinyl Me Please. Obviously, they have a catalog they can pull from. They're using 180 gram, all the bells and whistles, all that kind of stuff. So I joined because the lead-off title was Dr. Dre Chronic, one of my faves, and it was coming in a black jacket. It came with a slip mat. So the value add was really nice. Oh, hang on. Before we get too far. And Kevin, what's going on? Me, myself, and my vinyl. Good to see you again, sir.
What's up, man?
Oh, shit.
What's going on? So Dr. Dre the Chronic is what kicks this series off. I'll try it.
Great.
And guys, I got to be honest. Where is it? I'm so mad I threw it out. No. So first of all, Arnaldo will appreciate this. Here's the mailer they sent. It looks cool, except you know what it is. It's a wolf in sheep's clothing. Don't worry, I've blacked out my address. Hang on, I'll make it big. Arnaldo, do you know what this is, right?
Can everybody dox themselves right now?
Oh, that's another Uline.
It's another Uline mailer. What the fuckity fuck, bud? Who?
They're having Rhino make them for them.
Yeah, I do see that my address is on a sticker here. I'll pull it off real quick because that's all I need is people showing up to my house. But anyway, so this is what they sent it in, and as you can see, it's had better days. Let's see. This was my favorite part. It looked like a hyena tried to bite into it right here. So this was nice. Maybe a banshee. Yeah, maybe a banshee. But hey, the box looked cool. So,
the vinyl's so good. UPS, USPS.
We'll get into that. So first of all, they delivered it to the wrong house, but that's more on FedEx. Then I got this. So I sent them an email right away. This isn't my first rodeo. I was like, hey, damaged. Please send a replacement. I just want a jacket because the records were fine. jacket is beat to shit, ding, 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 splits, you name it. 2 weeks later, I get my first email. Oh, sorry to hear this. We'll check and get back to you. Another week later, I follow up. They reply back about 3 days later. Oh, yeah, we're still looking into it. They basically, it bounced around so much. Then there was the third party insurer was going to take care of it. Then I start talking to them. So about a month and a half goes by. And then finally they're like, yeah, we can't replace it because we don't have any. And I'm like, I knew this was going to happen. This is why I literally contacted you the day of. So,
Amazing.
so hang on. So I'm a glutton for punishment. So I stayed on for the next month because it's the Obi Trice record. It's really the original is really expensive. Obi Trice was like Eminem's main guy, like his MC, etc. So anyway, they did a nice job on it. I think I've even shown it on this live stream. But after that, the price went up and I was out. So here's
why. Is that right? Okay.
How much is it?
That one did. It's about $50 now. It's
fuck
40,
that shit.
And they don't really give a discount on big packages. I don't think it's like essentially $48 a month. So it's similar to the Vinyl Me Please pricing structure, but it's only Interscope artists, right? Which
did you get the 9 Inch Nails one?
I didn't know because after Obi Trice I stopped.
All right.
I actually stopped. I was like,
that one is the only one that I look like.
My question is,
Arnaldo,
I would have gotten really mean and disputed it with my credit card company.
Well, I should have.
Because they dicked you around for a month. Then they came up with the excuse we don't have anymore.
Yes.
And you obviously have no idea how to operate this business.
Right. And this is a big label. Like,
yeah.
hello.
Well, the bigger they are, the more they don't care.
Thank you.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Thank you.
Wow.
Wait. So you're not working at Rhino tonight?
Well, Kevin, I have bad news. After my appearance on the B side of Surface Noise last week, they furloughed me. They furloughed me, and they sent me with the reissued Seal record, Seal, under my arm. And so that was my parting gift. And it was also seam splits.
So, Concert Buddie, you did not bury those hype stickers on the back of Rhino and hoping, another factory just blew over,
No, it's too soon, Jason. It's too soon. It's like when you get broken up with by just you think she's the one. I thought Rhino was the one. I thought I was going to work there the rest of my life. And
so, Concert Buddie, you know that Interscope is hiring, right?
Put up Vinyl Piper's comment.
Hang on, Chris Vinyl Piper coming in hot. It has there. It is. Chris says you guys are complaining, and Westman because Steve Westman
debate's
had
over.
to do a Thursday night stream against us. He's talking Asia. Well, we just did. So Steve is behind the times again. Steve Westman, come on now. And then so Chris says, well, maybe the debate is still going. So Chris, thank you for joining us. It sounds like you're leaving. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Well,
so, that's a long way of saying yes. There's a separation with Rhino, and I have a feeling it'll probably be for the better when they announce these next two titles coming up.
So for the Interscope, are they only offering one title, and that's all?
It's one. Yeah, it's not even like VMP where they divested and have multiple options. It's basically like here it is. So it was the 9 Inch Nails reissue. It was they did. I'll give them credit in this at least. So like the Eminem, the original Eminem record is at the Slim Shady LP. They did a triple disc. They did a color variant, cover variant. But I don't need that. I already have an original. The record this month, I guess for June, was Helmet's Betty.
Oh yeah, I saw that one. Yeah, that one is expensive. The original.
Have it, like my buddy at the shop has it and he likes it. Alternate cover art again. This next month coming up, which I might jump back in, is No Doubt's Rocksteady. It has hella good and all that stuff. Again, alternate art, etc. So I think it has promise, but I also, like Arnaldo said, like these labels, it's back to Rhino. Kevin, that's probably a great segue because I don't think the right people are making the right decisions, and it's the best of intentions and the worst of executions. So that's why I wanted to throw out to the dais or the gallery. What are y'all's thoughts on this? Because it could really turn into the Rhino thing all over again of, great idea. Once in a while they hit one out of the park, but you're getting a lot of filler and no filler.
Imagine how hard it must be because, to be honest, if if you want to always appeal, hey, Dave. If you always want to appeal everyone, you're gonna end up having the more usual suspect records. And I think that shit like because most of those records you could already get or whatever.
Right. Very common.
Yep. Yeah, very common. So when you're going more like specific things, I think people get like mad about it, but I think in the other end it would work a lot. Like for example, if they did Beck's Mellow Gold.
Sure.
I think that one will be like amazing, right? Or Midnight Vulture or something like that. Like I know it's niche, but everyone's waiting on that reissue, you know, stuff like that. But instead, when you pick something that absolutely everybody already has, because I know that those Eminem records are like everywhere all the time. Like I go to my kitchen and the shit is there.
Originals are not hard to find. I've seen several originals in the last year out in the bins.
I got to be honest though that Obi Trice is probably pretty rare because the only thing I know about Obi Trice is the intro to Trailer Park Girls Go
Round the outside.
So I don't know that record at all. So
no, and that's why I gave them another month, because the original is very rare. It's like in the hundreds. So I was like, I'll try it. And again, they gave it a nice foil jacket. It was like this rum colored vinyl execution for the variant, and it sounded good. I mean, I liked it. But then the next month's title was like something that just didn't speak to me, and I'm like, $48. I'm going to spend it elsewhere. So
I think
in a Uline mailer.
Well, I've heard, so Jasmine Felipe, he's still a member, and I've talked to him about it. And he says the mailers have improved, but they still need work. Sounds very similar to our friends at Vinyl Me Please, because their mailers in the beginning were real bad, and they're still not the best.
Is there a new?
We're waiting to roll out the new mailers. That was 3 years ago.
Well, paper prices, Arnaldo, you know that firsthand. These paper.
Does anybody know if there's any new titles for the Thurman records?
Oh, for the Vault? I haven't heard anything. Vault. Kevin, didn't you do Vault, I thought?
No, I'm not a Vault member, but I bought probably secondhand, probably 5 or 6, but it's like the bigger releases.
The Sleep one.
There's some 45s. I mean, I want to go up to Nashville. I'm about 4 hours away. I want to go up there and check it out and just check out their store in Nashville.
It's a cool store.
Yeah, it's neat.
That's the only one that I've been to. It's a really cool store.
Yeah, I bought the Sleep one. That's the only one that I have. I wanted the Bob Dylan one because for whatever reason it came like with 1 or 2 LPs more. Well, I think 1 more for that whatever bootleg series one was.
2, I think.
It was 2, right? It was 2.
Yeah.
Yep, and that had like really good tracks.
Yeah.
Very random, but are they still doing that? That was going to be my mad thing. Are they still doing the Vervi Request thing? Because I just saw that there's a new Alice Coltrane one. I'm buying anything Alice Coltrane, by the way. So
sounds like.
Yeah, sounds like it. Yeah. If I don't, my wife is gonna be mad. If I don't buy the Alice Coltrane record. Yeah, she loves that shit. Yeah. But so I don't know if anybody got it. Do you got it, Jason? Jason's like onto something. Do you bought it? The new Verify Request?
No, I can't stand their pressings. I can't.
Yeah, that's what I asked you because
joke.
The last one that I bought was the Pharaoh Sanders one.
Yeah,
cool.
Black Unit, and it came pre-fucking scratched, so I haven't bought any.
They didn't charge you for that, did they?
It was Amazon, so I was just like, "Hey, this shit is scratched." And they're like, "Hey, here's $20." So that was
we've got a jokester in our midst. We've got this channel, Safe and Sound Texas Audio Excursion, says Turd Man Records? ? Oh,
I thought that's what he said. I thought that's what I heard.
You know, I've never returned anything from Amazon USA, but over here in Mexico, you just say you don't like anything, and they give you the money back. And most of the time, you don't have to like return it. Because like 2
they're
days
tracking
ago,
you though. Believe me, they'll stop.
Yeah, well,
like I said, you're not getting back in this country, and Amazon's going to see too.
Yeah. Well, I got I got an air fryer and it was missing it came like with like what do you call it, thongs?
Tong, yes.
Thongs?
Thongs, yeah.
You get a free pair of thongs.
Right up my ass?
Pre-sheared thongs.
Oh my gosh.
I just didn't know where they were, and I just called them and they were like, "Hey, this didn't came with them." And they're like, "All right, here's your money." And I was like, "All right, thank you."
So can I make an Amazon? So this didn't make my what I'm mad at. It was actually my contender. It was going to be what I was going to talk about until I went to the Goodwill this evening. I'm talking about Amazon. So they just discounted the Seal reissue. It's kind of like a little box. They have.
It's literally a
Seal. Yes, it's a musician Seal. All right, hang on. I gotta make myself big. So.
Guess you were touched by a rose, huh?
Well, no, this is the one that has Crazy. I mean, I haven't listened to it. It literally came today, so it's 2 records, CDs, all that stuff. So
is that Rhino? Is that Rhino?
I think it's. I think it is Rhino. I think Rhino.
Because the CD box, they love that shit. They love that shit.
So here's why I bring it up, guys. Because from Amazon, what do you think they ship that in? Just a
big box.
Just a box with maybe some bubble wrap. Maybe.
Ooh, Kevin, you're very progressive. This came in a box, and of course this box is made with less material. So thank you, Mother Earth, for this box that I literally could kick a hole through right now.
I love the fact that it says that.
This is exactly what I took again, that's kind of like a little box set, right? Look at this. No bubble wrap. Is this tissued for my tears?
I love that it's not even wrinkled, so you think it's making something. It's just terrible.
And so when I opened this, the first thing I saw was the 2 records inside were coming through the shrink. I'm like, oh no.
We can't see it because of the
sorry, hang on. Yeah, sorry, I know I got the logo there. So there was the 2 records coming through right here, and I was like, oh god, they blew through the actual the sleeves inside. Come to find out, that's who they actually had them top up. So it turned out okay in that sense. There's a little ding in the inside, but point being is that I know the robots are packing.
Sounds like Louis Golden's here.
Yeah, Louis here. Louis, where's Louis? That sounds like
a Diet Coke opening up.
That microphone is so fucking hot. It sounded like my dog died in front of me.
I think Kevin's getting some man sodas going. Kevin, what do you got over there? You got enough for everybody?
You guys, I got hazy like a fox.
Good job.
I don't know.
Hey, do y'all know that Wyoming Dave joined the chat about 20 minutes ago and he hasn't said a word yet?
Well, the Wyoming Dave is warming up the vocal cords.
Yeah,
he actually had credit to Dave. He had a funny joke. He was backstage when I was on that last Interscope rant, and in the private chat, Dave. I hope it's okay I say this. You know what? Whenever I send out the link, I always say the water is warm. You know what Dave did? Dave's backstage for about 5 minutes, and he said, "The water is very cold." Dave with the jokes. Wyoming Dave. Who knew? Who knew?
Once in a while, I like
amazing.
some singers in there.
Dave, I liked it. Well done. So welcome, Wyoming
should
Dave.
just be Cannonball. Jump right in.
So anyway, yes. So I think I've said enough for a while. What is going on with you guys? Kevin, glad you could join us. And Wyoming Dave, glad you could join us.
I am
I just wanted to say, what would you get? What sales pitch would you give me to join Vinyl Me, please? Just out of curiosity.
Oh gosh. Who wants to take this? Arnaldo is probably the biggest fan of Vinyl Me, please that we have on the dais. Arnaldo, how would you pitch Wyoming Dave and his income to join Vinyl Me, please service? How would you position this?
If I ever decide to.
How big is your record collection and how much do you want to grow it? It's good for whoever's growing their record collection who needs some guidance and suggestions, I want to say.
Okay, cool.
Dave, do you like Dolly Parton?
I mean, Jose just did it. Jose, the trophy.
They have like.
I don't need any Dolly Parton albums about like summer music.
I mean, because they have like a channel
Vinyl Me
just for
Parton.
that.
It was a cute little gimmick, and then nobody bought it, and so then they started blowing them out through the regular membership, like it was a great thing. Yeah,
they did that with Harry Nilsson. They had them for like exclusives, and they put it out as monthly things.
Yeah, and then they killed the He killed the last one. With the last one was supposed to be
Silent Night or whatever.
Little Night Music.
Night, yeah, the one who's like.
And they emailed everyone and said that they will not be offering that title anymore. I think they refunded people who pre-ordered it.
That's bizarre. But they did that for another one
because it looked like they had a license to do all of them, right?
I'm still waiting for that Scarlett Johansson.
No, actually, I'm sorry. I think it was
last year.
I think it was Nelson Singh's Newman.
No, that one is expensive now. So I wouldn't think. Yeah, that's expensive.
Did they do
now.
Nelson Singh's Newman, or which one did they cancel?
No, Nelson Singh's Newman. They just canceled outright.
That's the one.
All right.
Yeah, they sent that again, like the email I got today about "Oops." They sent out the email.
That's a good record.
Take it. So sorry.
Yeah,
that's a good record.
I got the email that Master of Reality has been delayed.
September.
Now, hang on a second. KRWD says, "Hi, David, Jason, Arnaldo. What am I, chopped liver? I didn't know we're feuding. What happened here?
What am I, immigrant?
I need to know who I'm supposed to be mad at this week. So
thank you, KRWD.
KRWD. Am I supposed to be mad?
Actually showing, who's carrying the street.
Isn't it funny? That he's
Rido Boy?
I mean,
isn't it funny that he's just like ignoring me as well? Chance, do you think it's because of the debate?
It could be because of the debate. It could be. All right.
Right.
Thank you.
You got the wall of records there.
KRWD says,
Yeah,
"Hey,
right.
Chance, love you, buddy. Right back at you."
Nothing. By the way, do you saw this pile of bubble wrap that I have here?
No, I can't. I can't.
Patrick is here. Patrick.
Yeah, hang on. Patrick is here, and he evoked one of my favorite wrestlers ever. He says, "Yes,
Brooklyn Brawler.
You are the Brooklyn Brawler of this stream." I mean, hang on. Now, guess what? We might have a drop for that, Patrick. Are you ready for this? Hang on. I got one for you. You ready?
Oh my God.
Yeah, Hollywood Hogan to the, oh my God.
Chance, do you know that video of Costco Boys? You know that video?
Costco Boys?
Yeah, we're Costco Boys. You know that video?
No. I don't know. So, Arnaldo, didn't you have a question for Patrick earlier?
I did.
I guess not.
Patrick doesn't want to join anymore, I guess.
Well, I mean, the link's out there. I can throw it out
I want to have an
again.
interaction with him because it can't be just like a straight, dry cut.
Here he is.
It's not a,
I think Louis is awoken from his slumber. He said, "It's a simple question, doctor. If the moon was made of ribs, would you eat it?" Louis.
Is it McRib season again? What is that?
Howard.
Patrick's a little screen shy. I think you forgot to put him on your payroll, Chance.
Patrick's shy ever in my ears.
Patrick is a kind of a shy guy if you really think about it. Like Patrick's shy.
So,
and,
Patrick, from your experience, because I know you know
hang
a lot
on,
about.
hang on. Arnaldo. I'm gonna bait the hook. You ready?
Send him a link.
I'm throwing you the link. So
Okay.
Patrick, you can face the hot heat. This is going to be a controversial question. I have a feeling
No, it's not
Arnaldo is going to become the hot.
It may generate controversy, but
Great, all about it.
Chance,
Jose,
you gotta research that Costco Boys video.
Is it Costco? Like Costco, the warehouse?
Yeah, Costco guys. Yes.
Costco guys. All right, now hang on. Do we have to do mano a mano, Arnaldo? Is it going to be that controversial? Because I'll pull everybody off the screen.
Patrick,
welcome.
Patrick, finally.
Patrick, with the tagline,
So,
"You are all whiny babies." All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Is my mic working? Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right, cool. But what's going on? What did I miss?
So,
No.
as far as your experience goes, I know you have sampled the same record in general, right? From different pressing plants in the U.S., talking 70s, 80s pressings. So you know about SRC, you know about Winchester, you know about Columbia Terre Haute, you know them all, right? Jacksonville.
Well, I'm pretty good, so yeah.
Right. As far as your experience goes, do you find that the SRC pressings tend to be sibilant?
Ooh.
Hey, can you say what sibilant means? Because half of us don't know what that means.
Okay, where the S's start to like irritate your eardrums, right? Maybe
Honestly,
a little too bright, but mostly you notice it on the S's. And I'm asking this question because I recently did a shootout on The Queen is Dead, and the copy that I have is an SRC pressing. I also have a Depeche Mode, Some Great Reward, and the last two, like the final two tracks of each side, are almost unlistenable. That's how bad the sibilance is. And I noticed that someone in Discogs was saying regarding that pressing of Some Great Reward, they were saying, no, actually, this pressing from this other plant is better because I did notice a sibilance. So I'm just wondering if it's just by,
that's really a good question. I would think, whenever I hear sibilance, I always consider it to be, I've never really thought of it as being a pressing plant specific issue. I always thought of it more of a mastering engineer source issue.
But could it be a pressing plant issue? Could it be, is it the
That might be something for Kevin Gray or someone who's like actually.
Hang on, in the back room is Kevin Gray. Everybody, no, I'm just kidding.
No, because the only reason why I'm asking is because the comment on Discogs, someone was referencing a different pressing of the same record at a different, pressing plant, still U.S. Possibly, I don't know if it was the same matrix, but they were saying this version, this copy does not have sibilance. That SRC one almost always does.
I've never really thought about that, but it's completely different when you showed that this album. The U.S. pressing has a different track than the UK does, doesn't it? It's got a song that's only on the US version, I do believe.
No, on Queen is Dead, no. It's the same track. The first album. The one that I just showed, yes. That one, the self-titled has an extra track on the.
Yeah, the one you got from say screwing you around, right? So,
yeah.
Patrick, we have a sound effect for that fail. You just.
If you have several copies of a record and one of them is an SRC, and
I have lots of those.
Okay.
Usually, like those, I see a lot of those. Like if there's a repress after the 70s, like in the early 80s. A lot of them were pressed at specialty. I see the SRC in those, and that seemed to be their heyday back then. Because then they were like the second repressed people, not the first repressed, but not like the second repressed people. But yeah, I've never really thought of it that way. But also my stylus is not that prone to sibilance as well.
Well, mine either. I have a very precise stylus and cartridge. It's
what do you use?
A Shure V15.5.
Okay, with the micro ridge stylus.
Yes, with the micro ridge stylus. Yeah, the MR.
Is that the SAS?
I'm sorry.
The SAS.
Oh, what do you mean?
SAS is the company in Japan that keeps it.
Oh, Jaiko. I have the replacement stylus called Jaiko.
Yeah, Jaiko SAS. Yeah, I used one of those for a long time. Yeah, those do track very well. Very
it does. And because neutral. Typically I don't hear any sibilance with that cartridge. That's why I started to notice this. Why am I only hearing it? Is it a coincidence only on these two SRC pressings?
A good test is like Peter Gabriel's So, if you want to test your sibilance, because
I don't have an original of that. Yeah,
that's a pretty sibilant album. So if you want to give yourself a workout, so.
Jose, what are you showing? You're very anxious. What are you showing? Oh, Pharaoh.
It's the record that I was talking about. I had it like literally here.
Jose, are you sweating?
I'm gonna go watch the Stax documentary, but unless anybody else has anything else.
Patrick, you're blowing us off for Rufus Thomas? Patrick, come on.
Well, I was just there, so I mean.
All right, fair enough. Good to see you. Thanks for coming.
Thanks, Patrick. Have a good night.
Bye. Bye, Brawler.
See you, Patrick.
Wow. What are we doing here? Why are you?
Oh no! This is.
I love hype stickers. Right?
No. Tell me it's not a white label.
Do you want to see the label?
Yes, let's see the label.
Sure. Let's go there.
This is all. Well, you know what?
Let's do it. Yeah.
Hey, but how much do you pay for yours? Mine was free.
$10.
I paid $0 for mine.
I think I only paid 20.
Jeff fucking Bezos gave me this record for free.
Oh, Rupa. Let's go jazz. Rupa, everybody.
Rupa.
Yeah, so there's one thing. Right? Other than the signed Vanilla Ice, right? The signed Vanilla Ice.
Burn that. No, burn the Vanilla Ice. Burn it. Burn it in a pit.
Disco Jazz. That's where it's at. All right, kids, write that one down. Jason is we've already sown the influencer siren twice at Jason's call. So, Rupa, Disco Jazz, you're up next.
Can I please suggest Jason to burn that Vanilla Ice one?
Yeah.
Can you please burn it? It's like a
Jose,
horror.
what do you have? What do you have
Let me
against
tell you
Rob
something,
Van
Jose.
Winkle?
This is
Let's be
great.
honest.
What do I have
I did-
against white rap? I don't know.
Oh,
No, I'm
So Jose, right? Like I do a video short of Ice Ice Baby, and I say it's from the Hooked album. One of the comments was like, "That's not the Hook song." I'm like, "Dude, I get it. Like, of course,
Yeah,
it's
take
Ice
off
Ice Baby. I put it in the text, bro." You know?
Jose, do we have to go there now? Come on, the Beastie Boys.
I love the Beastie Boys. You have no idea how much I love the Beastie Boys. You know, funny.
David's got to take off. This is too much white rap for David's taste. He's had enough.
You know, funny enough, there's a
Good one, guys.
All right,
Bye,
take it
David.
easy.
Bud. Thanks.
Bye,
Bye bye.
You know, I was once in Brooklyn. There's Adam Yauch has a park there named after him, and I was literally standing there.
Oh shit!
What happened?
Depeche Commode coming in clutch says, "I have a signed Super Bowl shuffle
I don't know
vinyl
what that even
by
that
Jim
is.
McMahon." So 1986, the Chicago Bears, they released a song. It was the rap song. We are the Bears. We're in no trouble. We're here to do the Super Bowl shuffle. And it was a song. And it was when William Refrigerator Perry was like very popular in pop culture. And then they won the Super Bowl. They beat the Patriots and all
That
that.
song made me feel like
Which-
anger too.
They handed the ball off to the fridge.
Yeah, the fridge, they put him as a fullback and he just
And-
ran through. He's like a 390-pound man. And just
But Walter Payton didn't score a touchdown in that Super Bowl.
Correct,
And
yeah.
that's like Mike Dick's like most one regret is that
his biggest regret, that and the Ricky Williams trade, yes.
well, I mean, he sold the farm for Ricky Williams.
He literally
but yeah.
gave their entire draft class for Ricky Williams, who
Was it
got
Miami?
fired the next year. Yeah. No, he traded New Orleans. So he was with New Orleans.
Did he trade with Miami?
Who did he trade with? Chicago. I forget. I
Sorry,
know
Chance.
he was coaching New Orleans. Ricky wasn't drafted by New Orleans. Anyway.
Sorry, I'm injecting sports into a record.
No, I love it.
conversation.
Listen, I love it.
I got to challenge Depeche Commode to come up on the panel and show this signed
Yes,
Super Bowl shuffle
man.
album.
Please. I would love that. I would actually enjoy that. If I need to send the link out again, just say the word. But yeah, I would love to see the Jim McMahon.
Because, I'm okay with signed by, McMahon here, whatever. But honestly, if it was signed by the fridge, I'd be totally like, hey, let's do a trade,
Whoa.
Ooh.
Well, listen, Jim McMahon has got advanced dementia, so he doesn't even remember he's Jim McMahon. Like, poor guy. He's got living CTE. So, Chris, Depeche Commode, come on, man.
Well,
Come on.
Chance, he was wearing sunglasses when he was playing. He couldn't. I mean, he had concussions for days.
Well, that's probably
And-
fair. But he also went to BYU, which is a Mormon school, which is very off-brand for,
BYU has a great basketball team.
Who?
BYU, Brigham Young University.
Are you a Jimmer Fredette fan? Because that was the heyday. Danny Ainge.
Yeah.
We're probably gonna lose about half the audience. We were already kind of soft on viewers because of the debates.
No, I have
And
Mormon
Steve
friends.
Westman wanted to pile drive us on
they
the
make
South
me watch
Asia
it.
topic. He couldn't help it. You heard we were talking about Steely Dan.
Well,
Yeah,
not
really, actually.
well. I have Mormon friends, and they used to watch the BYU channel, and
There's
used
an
to watch
actual
it.
BYU channel.
BYU
Well, at least
channel.
At least in El Salvador, there used to be one.
Well, listen,
He's right. I think there is. He's right.
Yeah, of course there is. Why
I never watched
I
it.
wouldn't lie?
Jose, I'm going to put you on the spot. Did your friends wear the magic underwear?
Yeah, of course they did.
All right, I just want to make sure. All right.
Yeah, but yes, they have a good basketball team.
So
if
Elliot
anybody's
Cruz is
interested.
chiming in. Elliot, good to see you. I have a Terry Bradshaw LP. Been trying to sell for $1.50 for 5 years now. I think about $1.05. Too much, Elliot. I think if we can agree on anything, we may not be able to agree on who to choose for president. I think we can all agree that Terry Bradshaw sucks.
I don't even know who
Well,
Terry Bradshaw is.
I don't know who it is either.
Terry Bradshaw sucked as a person, not necessarily a quarterback.
Hell of a quarterback. I mean,
Hey, can
he
we-
can't take titles? Yeah.
Can we talk about the motherfucker the 59,995?
Hang on, Jose, you're coming in
Whoa.
too hot. Hang on a second. So,
Can we
Jose,
talk
what are
about
you-
that shit?
Jose, what are you talking about? Please, teach
So
us.
So this is the what is it?
I was going to say it looks like a
Analog
APD,
production.
acoustic sounds.
It's Analog
website.
Productions
It's from the
website.
Kansas collection, if I'm not mistaken.
It's
Correct?
the Kansas collection, and it was
Yeah.
every single Mobile Fidelity Sound Lab release and it was
$60,000. Give me a break.
Yeah.
Yes.
How many records?
Taxes. I don't know. I don't know how many. There was the whole collection.
It was advertised as every single MoFi.
Just the fucking tax alone was like $6,000.
So that Jose, is that why you've been gone for 4 weeks? Were you working to pay off the $60,000 purchase from Salina, Kansas?
Yes. Salina.
Jose, you could have bought yourself a Cybertruck. What were you doing?
Yeah. No, but for real, who the fuck bought that? Like, can you imagine the guy that had to tell his kids like, "Fuck you, fuck your sister, you ain't getting crap from me when I die."
Jose, it's like the vinyl gods were breathing that into your ears because that's a great topic to talk about. So, are you all familiar with this latest collection from our friends in Salina? So, there's a video. I'm sure you can check it out. It's on this thing called YouTube. And another collection has been procured. And it's apparently a guy who is also, I don't know if he's a dealer or a serious collector. I forget what his exact background, but of course he's friends with Chad. They always say they are friends with Chad. And he had a lot of really nice pieces. But as anything, as we've talked about on this show before, when you visit the Vinyl Vault, it's best to leave your wallet behind because there is literally nothing you can, would, or should, or could afford. And Jose kind of hit the tip of the spear because that one, when you sort it by price of the quote unquote Kansas collection, I believe it's called,
yes,
$60,000. And then I think there's a $15,000 item. There's several $1,000 items, and it's something. I'll just say that. So check it out. Jose has obviously checked it out because he's made a payment plan to procure the $60,000.
Yeah, I was the mule that brought the records to the guy afterwards.
Oh, hang on. Oh, hang on. Let me
Chris found it. Chris.
So I can send you to IG. I can send it to you here. If this doesn't work, let me know.
Yeah, but I was just curious because, like, I would actually like if someone can interview the person that bought it for $60,000. If it's a store, maybe it works. I read somewhere there was like $50 or something like that per record.
I was about to ask, like, how much is that per record, and how much can you make on that? Like, there's got to be some, like,
well, there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them that are like $20.
Yeah, but but then you got like what? Am I wrong in this? Exodus is,
No, this is MoFi.
Is it? No, it's Analog Pro. You said it's AP, right?
Well, yeah. So AP. So the collection consists of a lot of things. It consists of a complete every MoFi release. That's the 60,000. They also have some of the titles individually released, multiple copies. They also have some of the Music Matter stuff. They also have some of the German high-level audio files. So it's a poo-poo platter of very high-end stuff.
So some of those are thousands of dollars worth of records.
Oh, for sure. In fairness, some. All I'll say is it's probably market rate plus 25%.
Yeah,
but Chance, like who's in that market for like spending $1,000 on a record?
Jason, do you know a guy who's in the market for the best audio things?
We're excluding. I mean, how many of Jason's are out there though, right?
No. Jason's not buying them. That was a joke.
I'm taking a shot at Jason.
Audio file records. I'm done with them.
No, but it would be interesting to know who it is, or maybe they just took it out of the website because everybody saw it was a major laundry money scam in the brewery.
Well, I don't want to say anything like that because
hey, you remember those taxes you owe me? And somebody bought it for $60.
Hey, real quick. So Tom, High Rant Disc asked, was there any rare punk in the Kansas collection? No, that I was aware. I mean, not probably what you're.
If you consider Barbara Streisand punk.
Jose, I think that's punk as fuck. I think was her punk album.
OG punk, yes.
Jose, where have you been? Because you're dropping one-liners that are making my ass crack up. So, where have you been, man?
I live in the third world, so the internet goes off and the storms brew. And
I was in Guatemala for a week. It was great, but all
right.
I need to see you every week because you make my ass crack up.
Hey, Jose, can you take this one? Because you since you brought this one to the topics, CJ Newberson asked, does the collection have a slab Fremer record?
Did you see the prices were $100,000? No, right? So of course it didn't have one. If the price would have been $100,000,
yes, Chris,
there
Depeche
you go.
Commode in the house. What's up, bud?
Wow, look at those effects.
Oh, he's got that fancy.
Damn,
stuff.
Is it July 4th already?
Right.
He's real. He's a real person. He's a real boy.
I'm real.
Well, hey, I'm glad you made your debut. It's going to be questionable, though, because we got to see this Jim McMahon Super Bowl Shuffle signed record. Please give the people what they want.
This is a hot flex.
Is it slabbed?
It's not slabbed, but one day it shall be slabbed.
Oh,
man. Okay, well, first of all, here we go. Here's the 12.
Wow.
Okay, so, and also keep in mind, I also own the VHS tape too.
Oh,
on high 8.
Crazier.
I wish I had it on like high 8. And
do you still have something to play it on now?
Wait, he signed the fucking inner sleeve.
Cool. Bears.
Wow.
Chicago Bears. Jim McMahon, number 9, right there.
Is that the top corner there?
No. Look underneath. Hang on.
Top corner, right?
Yes.
Jay McMahon. There it is.
Wow.
Why did he sign the inner sleeve?
J Mom,
number 9.
So you can put in whatever record, and it can be signed by him.
Jose, Chris is not here for your bullshit. Okay, let's treat our guests nice, right?
Yeah, no, this isn't. Now, granted, this isn't like a MoFi pressing or anything, but the Super Bowl Shuffle by the fine people at Red Label Records.
Ooh, Red Label. When your absolute worst won't do, Red Label.
They probably buy in like Florida landscapes with that money still. Like,
and there is a banging instrumental mix on the B side.
Have you rapped to it?
Hey, can somebody go to Discogs and check the prices for the sale now, and then let's do them in the morning. And I think we're probably going to move some units.
Autographed by the Funky QB. Come on.
Yes.
Wow. You can literally get like a Velvet Underground first record, and put that record inside that sleeve, and it'll be amazing.
I kind of like dare Depeche Commode, Chris. I dare you to put it on Discogs for like 60,000. Just put it on there. And then in your description, it's like you can write, because Chad told me to do it.
No. Because you're still trying to buy that KC.
I live in Chicago, and I'm a Bears fan, and I was a Bears fan back in the day when they were the monsters of the Midway. This is something, I think really in Chicago sports, Jim McMahon is probably one of the 5 most celebrated athletes in our sports history.
I look so weird in this configuration.
Yeah, I'm trying. I was just trying something, Jose. Sorry.
I gotta say, the value of that is going to drop as soon as the Bears win another Super Bowl. So you lucked out. Who the Bears play in Miami? It was the Colts.
They tried. It was the Colts. They tried. Lovie Smith tried, and
the rain in Miami in what was that, like 2005 or 6 or 7?
That was the Devin Hester.
Can you highlight Elliot Cruz coming?
Return for a touchdown. Yeah.
That was also the year Prince did the Super Bowl, one of the top Super Bowl halftime shows. But so Elliot says, for the record, Terry Bradshaw. He's back on Terry Bradshaw. Here we go. For the record, Terry Bradshaw released 5 LPs and 6 singles between 1976 and 1996. He's hoping for a new tour this fall. Yeah, he's touring retirement homes. Elliot, is that what you're saying? You want to?
He's desperate. He's desperate for those $2 off of. Somebody give Elliot Cruz those $2.
Got Walter Payton right there in his ruse headband.
Now, this is what I'm talking about right here. This is where else are we going to get the Super Bowl Shuffle in the vinyl community?
There's the sunglasses. There's sunglasses. He's wearing them.
Yeah,
he can't see shit.
Wow, I've never in my life seen a full American football
Steve
game.
Fuller. They had Steve Fuller, backup quarterback, on the cover.
Wow.
Now, hang on. Is Mongo on that? The Mongo McMichael, is he on there?
On the back,
Wow.
Like on the back.
83 is Willie Galt, right?
Yes,
Those are horrible photos. Who authorized those photos?
I mean, look at that mohawk. That's like if you had the one the brother, the one brother like from Weird Science, and it's Jim McMahon.
Wow.
Chet. His name really should be Chet, not Jim McMahon.
The extended vocal mix is a gem, definitely. You'll want to play that one real loud.
How frequent, if I go to Chicago, how frequent can I see that record in record stores?
Oh, it's
on the hour. Every hour.
Yeah, I'm sure many of these ended up in the trash at some point. Because the Bears have been garbage.
Oh, hang on, we got another Chicagoan chime in. This is the legend that is Zep Pearl. No, Mongo did not sing, but was in the video. See, that sounds about right for Mongo.
That's because Kevin Butler, I think, was all I think most of the team, they were there. I mean, even Maury Buford, the punter, played a role in the video.
Kevin Butler was the kicker, not? Yeah.
Yeah, he's the place kicker. Yeah, and but yeah, what's weird about this is that when you watch the video, Jim McMahon and Walter Payton are the two where you can tell they were green screened into.
Yeah, I remember
that. God.
Really?
Yeah.
Guys, I think this might call for. I hope we're not going to get shut down, but I'm going to pull this one up, fellas. And you're about to hang on. I'm going to take you to ecstasy. You guys ready?
You find the music video.
I found it, and I'm probably this may kill the stream, but I think it's worth it. I'm already in trouble with YouTube, so let's.
I might leave in 3 minutes. By the way.
Well, good, because this is going to take 5. So hang on a second.
All
I'm
right.
going to share screen.
I remember seeing that video back when I was a teenager.
Where we at? Oh, Daddy, hang on a second. Let me get it.
Chance is cooking. Chance is cooking, and he doesn't have salt.
He's ready. Here.
He doesn't have the salt.
You ready?
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
They're releasing this shit.
A two-step. How hard is it to do?
I like that song. I don't care what.
Arnaldo, these are people.
I can't even do 2 steps. One to the right, one to the left.
Arnaldo, these are people that get hit on the head every single day. Every single day.
These are guys. They're athletes. Are supposed to have coordination, right?
No, they barely know that they.
Hear that song?
Arnaldo, it's a different coordination.
Okay. Well, I don't know. Did you guys recognize who number 45 was?
No.
Gary Fensick.
Okay.
Gary Busey.
What was his role on the team?
He was a safety.
So is he safety? So does that mean he's not required to have coordination? Is he just like the wall? I know nothing about.
He's also he's the white guy who looks like a lawyer. So he wasn't really expected. Dancing isn't part of his resume.
Well, let's be clear though. Like 86 or 85, 86, like white guys can still play in the NFL, right? So,
where do we go?
No. Can you imagine like Walter Payton? Like, I don't see this in my contract. Music video, song. What the? I need another, 5 million.
You know what the worst thing? I don't know. I don't know anything about American football, but when who was it? Tom Brady, who retired and then came back. You're gonna know, Chance.
Brett Favre, Tom Brady.
No, I think it was Tom Brady, but. They were like running those fucking ads that he was returning every single day for like months and months. I was watching like a recipe for fucking bread, and I was like getting those advertisements every single day. I was like,
a recipe for bread.
That has to be Brett Favre, right?
Yeah, gluten-free bread.
That had to be Brett Favre because it was a daily thing.
Favre retired twice?
No, it's the guy that got the roast not that long ago.
Oh, Tom Brady, really?
Tom Brady.
Yeah, Tom Brady. Yeah, it was like a DHL or UPS or maybe FedEx.
No, it's the car rental. I think.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think I'm back. Something like that happens, right? It's horrible. I hate that crap.
Well, guys, I don't know if we can go any higher. And I'm so excited that Chris, with literally the best name in the Val community, Depeche Commode, made his debut appearance, I should say, here on Surface Noise. Chris, I hope this doesn't scar you from coming back because of the scorn and the ridicule for the signature piece of your collection. But what a talking point. What a talking point.
I love your show. You're one of the best VC shows on YouTube.
Oh God. I don't know.
That's what she said.
I think that is what she said. I think that's a great way to say it, but I appreciate you saying that, Chris. I do. I haven't noticed, have you done any of your streams? You were doing streams like for a minute there. You were doing kind of like one-man things.
I haven't had any of my own streams, but I will have some soon planned up.
Okay. Well, listen, open invitation. Anytime you want to come up, like we always try to mix up the energy. And I know I have your Instagram. If you want to be part of the ruckus anytime, we'll get you on.
Yeah, man. Cool. Definitely.
Awesome. And plus you're in Chicago. Next time I'm in Chicago, like definitely want to connect if possible.
Right on.
Cool. All right. Well, again, Jose's got one more thing to say. Jose, you were going to leave 6 minutes ago. Last word for Jose Moreno Rahn.
I think that Jason should gift me that Cat Stevens record he has in the back.
Cool.
And Jason, has the falling out ended? Are you and Jose back on speaking terms that you'll give him that Cat Stevens record?
I'm sorry, Jose. Did you say you like Vanilla Ice?
If you gifted me that Vanilla Ice, it would burn immediately.
Ice. Hang on a second.
Vanilla Ice. Vagina Ice. What does it say? What does it say? Can you read it?
Sure.
Thank you for the support.
Thank you for the support you've given me. Without it, I'm sure I'd be nothing at all. Love, Ice.
Wow.
Now, hang on, what's the story behind that? And then that's probably a good way to close. I mean, did you meet the Iceman at like a Kmart? Like, what happened?
No, my name is not Juan, but if I change my name to Juan.
Stop sucking the mic.
But I mean, look at this. He's on a brick of ice, everybody. And there's some hot babe right there. I don't know.
Whoa. Hang on a second.
Did he sign an inner sleeve?
No, he did not. But everyone look at the brick of ice. Look at this.
I mean,
why does he write his name like that with a
V? Yeah, it looks like a Roman numeral 5 or something.
Who knows?
I think he doesn't. I think he doesn't know how.
Kevin, how dare you besmirch the Iceman?
I think he doesn't know how the numbers work.
I had a 5-0. I had a 5-0 in Florida.
5-0 Mustang, and then Surface Spin says, so we have Juan to blame. I think we do. We do.
I'm going to head out because my mic is going to die.
Jose is about to run out of power again. We were lucky to have him back. He is sweating profusely. He turned off any fans just to be able to power the microphone.
Am I sweating? I'm not sweating.
I think it's just your natural glow, Jose. I'm sorry.
No, it's the light. I have a light here. Can you see?
Jose, are you feeling hot? Do you need some ice?
Ice,
baby.
Ice Spice.
Ice, baby.
Are you gonna bring Ice Spice?
I forgot Ice Spice. Actually,
yeah, right.
That'll do it for the A side. Surface Noise Freestyle. Always a good time. I would say 99%. It's a good time. And I want to thank my guests, the usual suspects: Jose, Jason, Arnaldo, and then
is that Mr. Glenn Danzig?
Is this an original? Danzig?
Yeah, it's an OG with the hype.
And a promo
in your face.
Both hypes.
And a promo stamp there, I see.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
I'm like Chance. I'm with you. 90s OGs.
That's where it's at. That's where it's at, dog.
I'm saving my money and I'm getting some killers. So
nice.
Yes, sir. And then, of course, Depeche Commode, Chris. Again, thanks for coming on, man. Let's have you back soon.
Yeah, man. Awesome.
Chris.
Awesome. All right, everybody. And everybody in the gallery, respect.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you.
Appreciate you. And that's going to do it.
And that was another trip around the turntable. Thanks for listening to Vinyl Community Podcasts.